Salve, benvenuti e benvenute, o meglio, ben trovati e ben trovate a questo punto, su GreedFall e niente, continuiamo l'avventura, vediamo dove ci porta. Ah sì, abbiamo un punto interrogativo lì. E là? Ah. Ed è laboratorio di ricerca del governatore, piano terra. Alchimista. Devo sempre passare la porta per andare di qua, quindi no. Qui. Non c'è acqua, signora? Ci sono i bottiglie dentro la fontana? Ah, non si preoccupi.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best potions, concoctions, all of Ance.
Ghiacciata? Sembrava una foglia. Nel vero senso della parola. Taverna del Conio. Ufficio del procuratore, caserma della guardia del Conio. Niente di che. Bene, andiamo a vedere questo qui. Salve signorina. Salve signorina. È una bella mattina, vero signorino?
Come closer. Come closer. Almost there.
Sì, pure i capretti l'hanno portato. I pecorelle, cioè. Delle caprette, delle pecorelle, povere pecorelle, gli ho dato delle caprette. Ok. Andiamo qui. Avamposto.
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Parla degli attacchi dei Doneia ex-grave.
Governor Burren has asked me to help you fight against the caravan attacks. Could you tell me precisely what's going on?
For weeks we have been harassed by the savages. They're waiting for groups of soldiers or caravans to be out of sight of the outpost and attack with incredible violence. They don't just steal goods or equipment. They kill without mercy. Only one man survived their last attack. He's here in a sorry state.
Do you think he could answer a few questions?
Yes, but take it easy on him.
I'll make sure I do, Captain. Hello there. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. I was informed that your caravan was looted and that you were the sole survivor of the attack.
It's true, Your Excellency. It was awful. All those deaths. The violence. We followed the recommended precautions to the letter, but it was useless.
Chiedi delle circostanze dell'attacco.
How did the attack happen?
We travelled all day. We were exhausted, and night was approaching. We knew we were not very far from the outpost, but we couldn't go any further. So we camped away from the road, trying to stay out of sight. Alas, it was in vain. That's when they struck, in the middle of the night.
Chiedi degli assalitori.
Were there several attackers?
I counted 5, maybe 6. But others were hiding in the woods. I'm sure of it. If they only had their usual stone weapons, we may have hoped to escape them. But their weapons were inflamed. I have never been so scared in my life.
Chiedi della merce.
What were you transporting?
Mostly food, but also herbs and other ingredients for scientists.
Did the attackers take it?
Everything was a blur. I don't know if they intended to steal or destroy it. Unfortunately, my companions died while trying to protect our cargo.
Are you saying that the looters started by attacking your cargo?
Yes, Your Excellency. Maybe more of us would have survived if we'd all fled.
Parla delle precauzioni.
You mentioned recommended precautions.
Yes. Since attacks occur often, we were given a number of precautions to avoid them. Do not travel at certain times. Do not camp near the road. Do not light any fires. All of it was useless. It would have been better to recruit guards to escort us.
Based on what you're saying, the attacks were very targeted. They must have a camp near the outpost to monitor the road.
But what is their goal? Why attack all the caravans along this route?
They must want to cut off the supply lines to Hikmet. We'll go to the scene of the attack. I might find something there to help track these rebels.
Please, help me!
Just keep walking, Renaigse. This does not concern you.
Have mercy! They will kill me! I am but a merchant who wishes to trade with the big city.
Carisma, provai a farli ragionare.
I never thought I would see several islander warriors attacking a mere merchant. And I thought honor and righteousness were of the utmost importance in your culture. I must have been mistaken.
What are you trying to say, Renaigse? Are you insulting us?
You're insulting yourselves by behaving this way. He's an unarmed man. He's trying to survive. What honor is there in attacking him?
He is a traitor. He deserves to be punished. But you are right. He is not worth attacking. Let's leave. His punishment will come once we have chased Renaigse away, and he cannot sell his products.
Adloreda Odolmanawi, may the trees along your path always bear fruit.
Think nothing of it. Ulan told me that you were not able to enter the town.
It is true. The soldiers did not let me enter. They left me outside, and the Donea Exdragao took advantage of this opportunity to attack me.
Rest assured, I have obtained permission for you to enter from the governor of Hikmet, which should allow you to set up your stall in the city.
Adloreda Renaigse. Thanks again.
Farewell, merchant. Perhaps we will meet again.
Sto tizio è fratello gemello di quello che sta nella città nostra. Saranno tutti fratelli gemelli? Trova esamina il luogo dell'attacco. Ma fammi salvare. Sento già i tamburi. Quindi...
The caravan was some distance from the road when it was attacked.
My blade. Then let's go! Potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you ward off this fate.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
Che sono una mezza specie di cinghiali? Un pare? Beh, insomma, sembrano più squali. Squali di terra. Almeno il muso così è da squalo. Che bello, sembra una foresta autunnale.
Here we are. Stay alert. The food has been destroyed. They clearly don't need it, which means that their camp should be close by. They must have died protecting their goods. How sad. These wounds appear to be caused by stone blades, the kind of weapons that islanders use. The crates are empty. Their entire contents have been destroyed. These goods were not meant to reach their destination. They acted quickly, methodically, and then left. But where are the bodies? Let's look around.
Ah,
If you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Be careful, you're wounded.
Ops, sono morto. Carica ultimo salvataggio. Sono morto come un
Are
cretino.
empty. Their entire contents have been destroyed. These goods were not meant to reach their destination. They acted quickly, methodically, and then left. But where are the bodies? Let's look around.
Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Forte! Se sti vizi del forte. Inventario. Andiamo un po'. 36, 48, 48, 48. Questo. Volontà più 1. Rigenerazione magica. 10 al secondo questo. Recupero salute 10 al secondo. Ah. Salva. Come sgomma. Salva.
Why was this man's body arranged like that? There's something in his pocket.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast us more spells.
Close to is rechne stiri.
Lettera incompiuta di una mercante alla sua famiglia. Mia cara, temo che questo sarà il mio ultimo viaggio. Siamo stati molto cauti e abbiamo persino mangiato cibo freddo ogni sera perché accendere un fuoco era troppo pericoloso. Eppure, sento che ci osservano e ho paura. E potrebbero attaccarci da un momento.
He was in the caravan, but whoever attacked him decided to drag him here and feed him to the wild beasts.
The Donea Extragau do this as a sort of scare tactic. This is a message for other merchants.
Down là.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off. This fight!
A patrol. We're close to the target.
E fanno che monete darò questo. Che bei fiori.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Close to is rechne stiri.
Take a potion if you want to.
I tamburi. Troppo deboli. Ombra implacabile, aumenta il danno inflitto a scoppio d'ombra. Nessuno. Ah no. Ma contributi 0 0.
Finally, here's the camp of the rebel natives.
The standing men call themselves Donea Extragao. Please, let's try and talk to them. I do not want to fight with my brothers without trying to reason with them first.
Hello. Don't worry. I come in peace. I only wish to speak to your leader.
I am the leader of this camp, Renaikse. And whom might you be?
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
The congregation. Are those the Lugade Blau? The yellow eyes?
It's possible, yes. We live in the city south of the island.
That's right. We hold no grudge against your people. Talk. I am listening.
I've come to speak to you about your attacks against all those who take the road to haime.
The lions only got what they deserve. They have captured many of our people. We must release them.
That's the price of war. If you fight, you risk men being taken prisoner.
I am not talking about warriors, Renaikse, but villagers kidnapped in our villages. They mainly attack on Olmenawe, those carrying the mark of the bond like you. They capture them, and we never see them again. We don't know what they are doing to them, but we are going to release them.
I see. But our merchants have no role in this. They are not warriors. So why kill them?
They brought food and weapons back to our enemies. We could not let them pass. If your merchants had fled, we would not have pursued them. But they resisted, so they died. The city of Loyans is no longer to receive food or weapons. Nothing.
In that case, I'm sorry to tell you that you've failed. The road is not the only way to transport goods. Many things are transported by sea.
Listen, if what you told me is true, I fully understand why you're fighting. I'm even ready to help you clear up these disappearances, as long as you spare our merchants.
You no longer need to worry about it.
That was our last attack. Our troops are ready. And soon we will make the lion pay for the harm it has brought upon us.
What are you talking about?
Soon the Donea Exregao will march together, and we will free our brothers.
Vai via.
Can you guarantee that our merchants will now be able to take this road without risking their lives?
I always keep to my word. The time for small attacks is over. Now is the time of war.
I'm afraid you're heading straight into a massacre. But since you promised me that our caravans will be spared, I have fulfilled my mission.
Go in peace. We should prepare ourselves.
I hope I will not regret letting them go. They are so full of hatred for the Alliance.
The Donea Exregao fought, as my mother did, to free our people from the lions. And now they are ready for a great battle. I hope they will not end up like my clan.
I have to admit that the story of this attack is concerning. We should talk to Captain Reinhild about it. We can also inform him that the convoys will now be running smoothly. Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Parla della fine degli attacchi.
I managed to trace the rebels who attacked the caravans. They will no longer be a problem.
You eliminated them.
No, that's not necessary. But you must know that this group is part of a much bigger army. An army that is ready to go to war against Hikmet.
We have been at war with the rebels for a long time.
They did not speak of skirmishes, but of a pitched battle. They want to free their imprisoned comrades and will stop at nothing to do so.
This is terrible news. We must prepare the troops immediately. I'll send a message to Governor Buran. Thank you for warning us, Your Excellency. You've given us a chance to resist their assault. I know it's not much, but I hope you'll accept this as a token of gratitude.
Thank you, Captain.
Allora, vediamo un po'. Gli isolani sono gentili, la guardia del Coin è gentile, congregazione di mercanti gentile. Io ancora sospettoso, Pedro è sospettoso, Vasco è sospettoso. Solo carta gentile. Allora. Qui ho fatto. Quindi qui, quindi speriamo quelli qua. Sembra una via di mezzo tra leoni e gnu. Morte.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Ma va. Attraversa anche un tronco. Non è che sti bottini siano gran cosa, eh? Mazza che secco qui. Pecore... Pecore... Mufloni, che sono? Mufloni! Vedo. Ma quello è un pecorone. E c'è qui qualcos'altro, ma non so come ci si passa. Boh. Signori, fanno
Let's get rid of these moneybags. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Close to it.
Ulan, I see that the governor of Hikmet's emissary is already here.
He is, and I am very thankful that you succeeded in organizing this meeting. I am full of hope for the future.
We are very grateful as well, Your Excellency. However, if you could leave us, I am sure you can understand that the discussion we are about to have must remain confidential.
Naturally. I hope that you will reach an agreement.
Aspetta fuori 1 ora e 59 minuti. Va bene, aspettiamo fuori, facciamo una scappata al cesso, che mi frega. Ancora 1 ora e 7 minuti. Ho fatto prima io andare in bagno che questi è finito. Vabbè, faccio pure una sigaretta. Vediamo un po' come va. Mi sono rimasti 17. Anche la ghiatta è venuta a vedere cosa succederà tra 10 secondi. Mimi? Che dici? 5, 4, 3, 1.
So, have you reached an agreement?
Our discussions were very fruitful. However, we are faced with a problem.
Really?
Our peace treaty depends on the ability to exchange freely.
And Chief Ulan has warned me that our merchants would be at risk of being attacked by the neighboring clan.
Mordoon, the chief of the village of Igugsob, is at the near Exregao. He is among those who think that the people of your island are only here to take from us. But his village would also benefit from this agreement. If you could convince him to meet us, we could reach an understanding, allowing the caravans to pass through his territory.
Without this, I am afraid we would not be able to make a commitment. Peace and trade are linked. If our merchants risk their lives coming here...
I am sure that you will manage to convince him that the Renaik say are not all bad.
I can try, at least.
Little Redar, we will wait here and hope that you will manage to reason with him.
Organizza incontri tra Ulan e Mordun. Fatto. Entra orta. Cazzo viaggia da qua, scusami. Niente. Allora, è più vicino, eh? No, il campamento abbandonato, no, a sto punto no, c'è piedi da qua. Sì.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Riesco a farne secchi due di questi qui. Il terzo ancora... No. Mangiamoci una caramella. Oh. Sento battere i tamburi. E io prepararsi. È un po' di strada, quindi direi qui. Argenti Gaudio. Che bello. Sta facendo il bagno il tizio alberato?
Poison on my blade. Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. See if you can ward.
Entra l'accampamento. Salva. Si sta trasformando, Vieni. Un punto abilità. Area d'effetto più 2 metri. Bello. Quant'è? 4 metri, quindi 4 più 2, 6 metri. Non è fatto male. Salva.
What are you doing here, Ance? Your kind are not welcome in my village.
Hanno dell'alleanza con Ulan.
Ulan, the king of Vignamri, wants to establish a trade agreement and sign a peace treaty with the governor of Hikmet.
This sounds like something he would do. All he ever thinks about is picking up the crumbs left behind by the Renaigse. All of that in hope of breathing new life into his village, while insulting the memory of the deceased men and women who lived there.
Hikmet's emissary will only sign if their merchants can move freely and in peace. They want to meet you.
I am not like him. I am a Donea Exregau, a proud man, not a slug. The Renaigse cannot be trusted. They are deceitful and only seek to trap us.
Carisma, cerca di approfittare del suo orgoglio.
The Donea Exregau I have met were fearless, and yet you are running away from a mere meeting. By refusing to negotiate, you are only showing weakness, nothing else.
Not Freddy. The worst part is that you are right. I cannot refuse this meeting without appearing weak. Fine. I will meet Ulan and his emissary. But I will not go to his village. Tell them to find me at Landristel. I will be there in a few hours.
I will tell them right away. Thank you, Mordun.
You really know how to talk to people. I never thought you would be able to convince Mordun. His anger towards the Renaigse is so strong.
E questa che ho scritto la scorsa puntata. L'arma della diplomazia. La diplomazia può essere un'arma Peccato che ai giorni nostri di diplomatici Mm. 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 Belle ste pietre messe così. Ha tanto di Stone Age. Quanta roba. No, non è di qua. Devo andare su, quindi avanti, poi a sinistra. Salve bella signora, volete te stai trasformando? Ecco di qua. No. A destra. Uè. Dai. Qua sotto? Oh. Oh.
Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you...
Punti rimanenti 2, eh? Perché 2? Lo prendo subito. Scudo illuminato, aumenta la corazza fisica, rigenera progressivamente tutta la durata dell'effetto. Utile per proteggersi da nemici equipaggiati con armi leggere. Utile per restare in vita. Oh mamma mia. Spezza corazze. Armi a due mani pesanti. Passi vediamo. Non posso passare. Ah, per di qua.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! See if you can ward off this fate! Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! This fate! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Close to it.
Non finiscono mai.
Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Ecco, lo sapevo io. Qua non ci posso andare.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Close to issa rihnestiri. Close to issa rihnestiri.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Che bello, mi ricorda tanto Gothic, non c'è niente. Corinis. Martello del dio dimenticato? Porca va. Forza 2. Veste di tir. Pungino di scorpione, eh? E poi conservare questo giallo. Ma questo sì. Che stavano facendo questi qui? No, via, va. Che senso ha mettere una cassa di livello 3 qua su? Boh. Oh.
poison on my blade. Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Quindi quando sono piccole ste pecorelle, tutte belle e carine, quando crescono diventano un po' troppo impetuosi. Appunti di lavoro del professor Serafeddin. Gli isolani ci avevano raccontato di una creatura gigantesca che domina le vette dell'isola. E la statua che abbiamo trovato potrebbe essere una sua raffigurazione. È una grossa bestia alata. All'apparenza agile e capace di volare, anche se il suo corpo sembra piuttosto vulnerabile. Ovviamente si tratta di una raffigurazione, quindi occorrerebbe vederla da vivo per confermare queste osservazioni. 1 di 3.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if we can hold this fight.
Ah, pure il calcio.
Potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Piaccia. C'è un fortino qui, ma credo che sia proprio isolato. Per ora. Non c'è modo di scendere. Però... niente da fare. Ho fatto quello che potevo.
poison on my blade. And let's go! Potion if you want to cast more spells. And let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
There's no magic left.
Ah, ci faranno i nostri eroi a finirla? Mamma mia, è un avanti e indietro, per quanto bello però, sempre avanti e indietro.
Mordoon is willing to meet you at Lanristel to sign a peace treaty.
You really are an accomplished negotiator and diplomat, Your Excellency.
I knew you would succeed. Thanks to you, the whole region will be at peace.
Do you know where this place is, Ulan?
Of course. In our language, Lanristel means Glade of Promises. It is a sacred place, one whose peacefulness must be respected. It bodes well.
In that case, we should go there at once.
Yes, I will follow you. Come back to see me soon. And if luck is on our side, we will celebrate peace together.
Celebrare, non
Ulan is
brindare.
acting strangely. I do not trust him.
I suddenly feel the urge to go to Lanristel. I hear it looks wonderful this time of year.
And if we want to see this encounter, we should leave now.
Partecipa alle negoziazioni.
I'll show you what gods are made of.
Is being attacked. Let's go and rescue. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Adloredar, thank you for coming. You saved me. That accursed Ulan. I should have known he would betray us both. My men are dead, and now I am injured. He achieved exactly what he wanted in the end. I will have to join another clan if I do not want my whole village to suffer the consequences of my defeat.
I'm sorry, Mordoon. I really am.
You were deceived, just like I was. Sometimes, among the stones, there can be snakes. Farewell, on Almanawi. And do not let yourselves be betrayed again.
Traitor! This meeting was meant to establish peace, and yet you have exclusively sent armed men.
Mordoon was a Dene ex-Regao. He would have never accepted an agreement with the Renaig Say. He would have endlessly attacked our merchants and our allies' caravans. We had to protect ourselves if we were to make these exchanges possible. So we did.
By lying and manipulating me.
I am sorry, but I was unsure that you would agree to help us if I told you the truth. I understand your anger, but keep in mind that we are now at peace, thanks to you. You are now a Karans of Ignamri, and should you seek it, you will always have our assistance. Anything else?
Guarda il suo clan.
Nothing. I must go.
Allora, talento, vigore, ingegnato, Permette di attraversare passaggi difficili che richiedono un salto, aumenta il numero massimo di munizioni trasportabili e permette un recupero più veloce di salute e magia fuori dal combattimento. Bah. Un punto. Aumenta tutti i danni inflitti da combattimento. Questo era volontà livello 1. Punti magici più 100. 100, 300, 400, 500. Mazza. 20 una mitragliatrice. Allora, il più vicino qui è... Accampamento del villaggio abbandonato. Ah, bene. Fatto dubito che anche lui dorma.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
We don't appear to be in top form. A house intrigue's keeping you from finding proper sleep.
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
I would like, if you would allow me the honor, to introduce Bishop Petrus, emissary of Ptolemy.
Your Highness, may the light warm you in its holy embrace.
Enchanted to meet you, my father.
I've come here to present respects from Ptolemy and best wishes from the Mother Cardinal.
She has my most sincere thanks. But before speaking further, I would like to discuss matters with my cousin, if you would be so kind.
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain. As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
Perché di suo... Ah.
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
Parla degli incontri con I governatori.
I've been to the neighboring cities as you asked of me.
Tell me then, was your journey adventurous?
Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them your regards, and glean some information. The Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly be found by studying the local flora. They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing and there is no sign of life. And since they themselves are under constant attack, they cannot spare a rescue party to investigate. The Mother Cardinal, in her opinion, believes the Malachor to be a result of a curse.
A curse cast by a demon. An evil creature worshipped by a cult of island natives. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, we are in dire need of your help. Our inquisitors are hardly diplomats, and... But I should let you finish, my son.
They have started their investigations in a village where strange events have been taking place, but they're unable to get to the bottom of it. The population keeps its secrets, and Thélème hopes that we might help them learn more about the cult.
This is all extremely interesting. You have lived up to my expectations, as always. That said, we find ourselves between the rock and the hard place. The bridge is already in open conflict with the island natives. Thélème and their inquisitors... We're going to have to tread on eggshells, but let's follow all the clues to their mysteries. We need to help them continue their investigations. Perhaps one will lead us to something useful. I don't have a lot of men, as well you know, and since I only trust you among them, take Kurt and any others that seem useful. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
If you would allow me, Your Highness, I would be honored to assist your cousin on his investigation.
Very well, then. You could start by indicating the precise location of your nasty village.
Of course, Your Highness. I should have thought of that sooner. Allow me to mark the location on your map, my son.
Thank you. Have no fear, Constantine. I will take care of all matters at hand.
Anything else?
Parla dell'esito della battaglia.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and the battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I'm certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them, about a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nords?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
Are you liking your new role as a governor? How does it feel?
Honestly, once the thrill of the first few days is over, it's boring. I receive delegations from everywhere. They arrive with their arms full of presents to make me sign some agreements. Most of them take me for a fool, who will be easily convinced by some silver trinket. I would love to simply brush them all off and work on some real projects. I have so many ideas to make this city, this island, truly amazing.
How are relations with our allies?
Oh, they bow and scrape, and they regularly assure me of their unwavering friendship, so that they can better try to convince me to embrace their point of view, and only theirs. Thélème wants to convert me, and the Alliance assures me that only they will allow us to benefit from progress. They're a bunch of old foxes, but they take me for a young, brainless rabbit. The only thing they really want is to increase their influence on this island, with our help.
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain.
Bella risentirà.
As for my mother,
Il tono della voce è stupendo.
she's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
Dai, su basta, abbiamo fatto tutto. Vai via.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Bene, vediamo un po' che ne so. Beh, un altro po' si può fare.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course. So does our day, isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
Quindi una domanda generica. Quasi lì.
What can you tell me about New Serene?
It's a new city whose construction began not long ago. When I arrived 5 years ago, there was just a port, a fence, and some huts here. The businesses, the barracks of the guard, the palace, and all of the houses sort of sprung up from the ground. To see how impressive it is today, even if it is still far from its majestic mother, is incredible. Of course, with such expanse, all kinds of bandits, drunkards, and other lowlife have arrived. But I'm very proud of it, in spite of everything. I hope that your cousin continues this work.
L'isola?
What do you know about this island?
Much less than I would like. The land is still wild and extremely rich. Its soils are full of minerals, some of which are unknown to us. With regard to the flora and fauna, you've probably seen how different the creatures and plants are here. The islanders protect their land fiercely, and we cannot begrudge them that. When you see what we have done with our own, well, such a source of richness attracts greed.
Esatto. Gli isolani.
You seem interested in the islanders.
As a matter of fact, I find their culture fascinating, but I can't say I know much about them. They are quite secretive and protect their cult and traditions from the curiosity of strangers. I know that their sages, they call them Donegada, are the guardians of their rituals as well as of the island. They have very strong links with nature and the creatures that inhabit it. They're also good healers. I could talk about them for hours, but you will learn more from the islanders themselves.
Relazioni con le altre nazioni.
What can you tell me about the relations we have with other nations?
We play a difficult role, caught between these two enemy nations who are nonetheless our allies. The smallest action could tip the balance and draw us into their conflict. If I may offer some advice, be very careful. We do not want a war to break out here.
Esatto. Vado via.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Amore, che c'ha? La mia detta mi chiama a quest'ora però. Allora, andiamo, io. Dario. Cambiamo CDAB, mettiamo. Ammazza, in 3 anni è cresciuta così tanto la città. Si rigenera, che bello.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbour office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The harbour office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search.
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
Right. Let's get some sleeping pills. Then we'll go see Dieter.
Un uomo e una famiglia, missioni. Ma mattina lasciavi questo? Ottieni i sonniferi. Pozione soporifera 0 di 4. Basta andare dal mercante.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Quindi è vero. Vecchia armatura di Delan. 104.
Thank you for your... Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Che scemo.
Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
It seems like you're sending girls and wine to the harbour office every night.
So, there's no law against that, is there?
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative in it?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing my best customers.
I did not think for a moment to request this service without offering you fair compensation for your efforts.
Ah, now you're speaking my language. If those are the terms, I'll even put gunpowder in it.
So then, we agree?
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will receive their delivery, seasoned. Now, give me the sleeping potion.
Tanto
Thanks,
semplice.
you should be able to slip into the harbour master's office after dark. But you should still dress as one of us, just to make sure you avoid confrontation.
Good idea. I'll see to it.
Bene. Poi io salvo. Ci lasciamo qua.
It's you, Ono Menawi. Come and see. I received beautiful things from our village. Bertir to mad, Ono Menawi. I am always happy to see you again. Do you want to see the objects I brought back from Vignamri?
Vedi come vanno a fare.
How is business nowadays? You no longer have problems with the guard?
No. Since you gave me this piece of bark, the guards don't dare bother me anymore. And the people of this village really like what I bring back from Vignamri. Our chief Ulan is very happy, as am I. We owe you so much.
Lava di roccia vulcanica. Wow. Maschera dello spirito di gufo.
You will always be welcome here. Oh, it's you on Omen.
Come closer, good people.
Ci vediamo alla prossima. E con questo direi un bel po' è stato fatto. E niente da dire. A presto. Ciao.